Good evening, Nate the Forester here. Trying a little bit different angle tonight. Time to actually hop into some ones y'all just saw on the video. I guess it was posted on Sunday afternoon. The homelites. What y'all think about that? Y'all thinking about bringing some of them out, getting them where they run a little bit better? Y'all did see the 410 we did back on channel a while back. It actually it cranked up and ran and idled pretty good. The other one, I think it's either got a crank-seal leak. The more used of the two is either got a crank-seal leak or the intake boot needs replaced. And so I'm probably going to tear that one down soon. But the one that I want to get into tonight is this old XL12. I'll try to move it over a little bit. This one I bought, oh God, well over a year ago. Really have never done anything with it. Got it running once decent before, but I think it's got some issues. I know it does. I think we're going to pull it apart. Let's get this a little bit further out of the way. Gonna pull it apart, and I think, honestly, it's got a reed valve that's not closing. I think it's worn out, broken, something, and it's causing it to honestly not get an impulse. So we're gonna pull it down, and may need crank seals. Probably does. I mean, it's well over 40 years old. I think probably closer to 50. It's been used. It ain't been doesn't look like to appear it's been abused, but it's definitely been used. So we're gonna pull it down. Probably gonna delete the base gasket on it. Did that on that XL 700. Probably gonna look at the port timing, see what we can get out of it. As far as the exhaust, what we can do with the transfers, may open them up just a little bit, just tickle them. It's not a whole. I don't know what Smitty does. I don't know what Tin Man does. I haven't had a whole lot of results with porting these saws as far as the gains that they're seeing. They're doing something else that I don't know about. And I've messed up a cylinder or two on other saws that trying to push them past what I think. But I mean, I can make them fairly decent runners, just not to what they're pulling out of them out. I mean, I don't do finger ports. I'm not comfortable with it. I'll just be honest with you. Especially, I mean, I know these are a dime a dozen, but like the 700, 410s you can find cylinders for, but the 450s are getting hard. So I don't like to do finger ports in these older saws, mainly for the fact that they're getting harder to find cylinders for. I mean, the partner, which I probably won't see yet, cannot find a cylinder for that one anywhere. So I usually just try to play with the transfers, which I don't have a right angle tool, so can't really change the blowdown much, but it probably would help some of these saws. Then just I may try to find a Pioneer 1200 piston to put in. I think it's this. I'd have to look back. It might be for the Super XLs. And heck, if this one's scored up, I may look for a Super XL cylinder and piston to put in it. We don't know. We won't know until we tear it down. So why don't we get to it? I'll quit jabbering on. So I'm gonna move y'all just a little bit further that way. Go ahead and take off the side cover, clutch cover. This thing's got wing nut and then a square nut. It's kind of just thrown together, I guess, with whatever parts the guy had laying around. Go ahead and pull it off. Pull our bar plates off. Go ahead and throw this down in my box. Throw everything in a box. Kick it with the saw. Trying to get better about that. Go ahead and pull off our exhaust, which is that guy. Yeah. just got one of these whole stack mufflers. Never know, I may play around with different mufflers on this guy. I may even dabble around and build a pipe. I do have a stick welder. I got a flux core welder. I can do a little bit of welding. Don't dabble with it too much, but I can. I may sit down and attempt to build a pipe for it. I don't know, for these older saws, they're work saws. I mean, they're not work saws, but I don't know. I don't like pushing them that hard. Pull the top cover off. Got a fairly nice filter on it. There's your typical Tillotson HS carb. I believe it's on it. It's got the little bitty E-clip on your choke. Let's see if I can get that guy off. The only thing I really done to this saw is replace the fuel line on it. You see I got it going through the tank. Got grommets both sides. That's really the only thing I've done with it. Pull this guy back some. We'll go ahead and put that clip back in. Oh, if I don't drop it. This one's an actual little cotter pin. Man, one of the tiniest little cotter pins you've ever seen. That little guy. Go ahead, throw him back in the choke. That way I don't lose it. Knowing my luck, I'd lose that little guy. There we go. Now, where do we want to go from here? We'll have to go ahead and take the carb off. I think we have a bolt right there. I'm trying to remember how these come apart. They're very similar to the 700s as far as how they come apart. Maybe I'll just leave that one piece, and then I have to pull off this fitting for the oil line. And then I think there's one. Okay. We'll go ahead and pull the carb off and we'll go from there. So if I'm a little wrenches over here somewheres. At least I thought they were. They're gonna be too big. Done moved everything over here to the side of the table, side of the workbench. Now I won't be able to find it. I got some more wrenches over there if I need them, but been dabbling. 3/8 still gonna be too big. It's gonna be like a 5/16 or not. Man, I can't think tonight. A bit bigger than a 7. It's gonna be like an 8mm. Yeah. And trying to think where I done set my 8mm. I think it's actually down here somewhere. Had that little guy out for something or another. I probably won't be able to find it now. Probably set off in a box if I were to guess. Let's set you back up. Can't remember how I had this guy. Oh, right there. Alright, get back. Where you at, little 8mm? Be able to get it up with a screwdriver. I just doubt it. Got all my other tools in the truck. Yeah. A 9mm, and that one's probably gonna be in the truck. So we'll try it with a screwdriver, see if we can get anything on it without trying to strip it. That one's gonna strip. I bet you that one's gonna be darn close to it too. Yeah, we can't get a bite on it. We'll get to that one, but also we can't get to that one. Not even if, yeah, ain't no way we'll be able to get to that one. May have to run out to the truck, grab my 9mm, and come back. I said I know that one's in the truck. More here. I got my standard set over here. Just flip it over. .5/16. It's gonna be its number. Nope. So daggone round it off. Nope, that one will. Alright. One of them we can get off of the 5/16, but this one's so daggone rounded, I doubt we will. No, it will. Just barely. We'll have to replace these. They're boogered up. They're boogered up pretty good. Probably make a couple videos out of this saw. I don't want to keep them too long. Give y'all a little intro on what we're going to do with it. So these things gotta be a little bit of a pain before we completely get that off. Let's go ahead and try to pull our fuel line off. Doubt we'll be able to. I bet it's hard as a rock now. Don't want to poke a hole in it. Nope, already did. So we'll have to replace that. Not been having good luck with some saws recently. Just have not. There we go. I mean, I have had good luck with saws. Just it seems like the last couple of videos I've just fought tooth and nail some of these. Go ahead and pull this one out with my finger. I had rebuilt the carb on this, put a new fuel line in it. Like I said, it just did not want to act right. This is y'all seen in that video the other day. It didn't want to start. Finish pulling this guy out. There we go. Okay. There we go. Got all that out. Pull our throttle off. Yep, we don't have a issue there. Probably honestly swap this carb if we really wanted to. Doesn't look like it'd be hard at all. Gasket stayed with it. Yeah, I think I can see daylight in that reed, so that would probably be some of our issue, but we're gonna go ahead and pull it all the way down. These can be a little bit of a pain. Definitely tight. Oh. And we'll go ahead and we might advance the points on this a little bit, not a whole lot, but a little bit. That's where it's going to be a pain in the butt. I remembered on the XL 700 that guy was a pain, and so was this one. Might be able to. Nope, I ain't gonna be able to get you with this at all. Gonna have to be this guy and a hope and a prayer that it don't strip. I really need to get my swivel out. this guy. Nope. One thing I don't like about these saws is how they did this card box. So I'm gonna have to get my other screwdriver. So that ain't gonna do it. I think I done broke this one the other day. I'll be able to use it. Nope, just broke again. Really like this guy too. Really liked it. Really sad when it broke. Oh, cheese just stripping right out. We got it budge. Don't want it to strip all the way out. Oh, nope. She's starting to strip. Let me go get my other screwdriver and I'll be right back. Alright guys, we're back. Let's try it again. Oh, nope. Oh man, that one's tight. Probably gonna be the tightest of them. There goes that screwdriver. I ain't gonna be able to get at it. That's aggravating. I don't think that's any better of an angle. Nope, I need my little swivel. I don't know where that's gone to. Oh, that's aggravating. I can get this one loose. I said that. Now she done tighten back up. Oh, mercy. Mercy. You ain't gonna be that size, are you? Worry, we're not gonna have enough give. This guy, even with the head. Oh, we got it. Go ahead and pull this guy a fair amount out. I don't think this saw's ever been apart, to be completely honest with you. There we go. Ooh. Yeah, I don't think this saw's ever been apart. As tight as it is. These bolts are tight. This is how they done them. There we go. Let's go back down this guy. Pull it as much as we can. Okay, I want to get these all at least loose. Oh, that's going to be our last tight guy. There we go. Shoo! That's tough. Just need the right combination of sockets, I reckon. right socket for the job. There you go. That guy's loose. This guy's gonna probably fight us all the way. Nope. That one's loose. That one's loose. Oh, we got this last guy down here. It's probably gonna take a little while to get him out. Alright, that one's loose. That's probably going to be one of your biggest fights on these saws, is one, getting these lined up, and two, getting them out. Or getting them out first, and then we put it back together, getting them lined up. They can be quite difficult because at the angle they are. We usually pick the best looking ones to go back on the bottom, because they usually get rounded out if folks have used them or been in it before. Alright, now we're going to focus our attention to this oil tank line right here. And we'll have a bolt right down here. But we gotta take this off. Now I think we may be able to spin this guy either straight down or back out this way just a little bit. That way we can snake this cover off, or this handle half off. But let's work on this guy down here. Imagine it's gonna be this size as well. Oh, there we go. A lot of these are all the combination bolt slash screw heads. I'll go ahead and put that guy back on. I like my long extension. Use it on most everything if I can. There we go. Goes out. Throw it in our box. You can already feel she's loose. Alright, now we gotta move our attention to that guy, which is gonna be, I think it's a 3/8, but it might be close. 10mm will fit it. If we don't round it, that's our issue. Yeah, 10mm, just a little too big. We're gonna need that. Where I set it. Real bad about picking stuff up and then moving. 3/8 will be close. There we go. They shouldn't be overly tight. Go. Get that line out of there. Been stuck in there for quite some time. Yeah, you might fight me a little bit. Come on now. Yeah, you've been down in there for some time. For some time. Don't like to bend these. May be able to move this guy just a little one way and another. There we go. Yeah, pull it that way. Should be able to wheel you off of there. And get the rest of the way. I mean, it helps when you. We'll go ahead to pull the starter cover off. Why not? I'm gonna do it eventually. Should be 1, 2, 3, 4. Pull it off. None of these seem to be tight. 8 minutes. I think we're at 15 or 16 on the last. Trying to keep them around 30 minutes or less. I know any more than that, that's a lot of time spent watching a video. I rarely watch videos longer than that unless I'm riding past with somebody on a long trip or something, or just have time to kill somewhere. That guy should be out. Not quite. There we go. It's 2. And my 3 and 4 should be coming out this. That one's loose. There you go. 3 and 4. You got your kill wire. How'd that do that? Kill wire right here. You gotta pull it out, pull it a little bit to the side, and then, ooh, this guy is dirty, so she definitely was used at some point. Come on, slide on off of there. There we go. Go ahead and pull these bolts off. Grimy. Y'all see that? She definitely grimy. Good thing I am pulling it apart. It may not have had spark there at the end. We'll see. There you go. That little guy. Let's see if we can get this guy off now. I said it can be a little bit of a pain in the butt. Should just be held up by that now. Don't have anything else holding us. Nope, it's just that line not wanting to come out of there. Come on, man. Really gonna fight me like that, aren't you? Nope, you're out. What else we got? Oh, we got this other in line we gotta contend with. Really? I really don't want to pull that off just to do that. That's aggravating. So they are a little different. That's aggravating. They are different than the 700s. Not a whole lot, but they are. So it's got this other line that runs down here, I imagine, to the oil tank, and it looks like it's underneath this cover, which means you gotta pull off the clutch, then completely pull off this cover, which I don't know what's gonna be all involved with that, just to pull that off so I can pull the rear handle off. Unless I pull this little screw head off right here and bend this out of the way a little bit, but that seems like a pain in the butt. Pinch some of that screw as well. There's my small screwdriver. I'll just try to go that route. It's similar to the 700, but it's a little different. I reckon. The 700 is a little bit easier to get off. So we got you off now. I want to finish taking this guy. Can. Trying to rotate it this way, and that way you could get this cover off. See if we can get it at this angle. There you go. There we go. Okay, now we can pull this guy out. I'll bend that line up some. That's aggravating. Not like that design. Go ahead, pull this cover off. Got 2 screws down here. Luckily that one's loose. And this one will be just as nice. Well, we ain't got to pull this entire half off just yet. Now I can bend that line back down, and you can find them on eBay and whatnot. It does have an issue. Yeah, it just does that. Let's see if we can get in here. Pull it off of this side right here. So righty tighty, lefty loose is going to be coming back to us. Here we go. Got it loosen up. Always learning with these saws. Like I said, this is the first one I've done of this particular type. But the XL is like, I did the 700, but even it's a little bit different than this. To be honest with you, I think it was actually easier. There we go. There we go. Now, we'll just pull this back through. That was a pain in the butt last time. The grommet came with it. So, I don't know. No, she's definitely sticking open. That reed's open. Yep, that reed is wide open. I think that's what's going to be our issue. I think that reed's just sticking open. Curious of, this should be, thought the age of this saw would been a point, but it may not be. Go ahead, stick this back down in here. There we go. Go ahead, stick this back on the side. Probably won't pull this off for now. I just have to remember to pull it back off when we put it back together. We're sitting at 17. Yeah, we're coming up on 30 minutes. I'll probably kill it here in just a second. Do want to see real quick, if I can, we have spark. Come on now. That's the only bad part about taking some of this off is trying to get it back in together. Just get started. Just don't want to lose these tiny little bolts. There we go. This thing's going to need crank seals, and I'll probably do it while I got it down. Let's go ahead and do them crank seals. That way we ain't got an issue with it in the future. But yeah, that's definitely the main issue. Is, I mean, I can go down and I can push the reed down with my finger. Okay, I'll show you. And I'm pushing on the edge of the reed. It's sticking up probably 1/16 of an inch. Man, I can see daylight through it. I don't know if y'all be able to pick that up on camera. Y'all see that? Hold on. Where was it? Had it at an angle that y'all could see it just a second ago. There you go. See that? Maybe if my flashlight, I don't want to blind y'all. See it now? That's coming up through the reed. That's the reed, and that's how much it's sticking off of it. Or I can close it with my finger, shut it off. But yeah, I'd say that's probably going to be our biggest issue, is the reed sticking open. Because if the reed sticks open, then it's not going to pull any impulse. That's probably why we ain't pulling fuel. Probably why it didn't start the other day. But since I'm this far down in it, let's see how our piston looks. First cylinder. Looks like we got a score on the back side. Doesn't look super deep, super like a huge issue. But I obviously won't be able to tell. Got one score on the back side. Must to be expected with a saw this old. One piece gasket. Curious if we even had spark. Grab my testing plug. We got spark with this. Should have spark with that one. Now I need to pull this plug out first. I don't think I did. Oh, I'm just knocking stuff over. Y'all coming up on 20, so we're at 30 minutes now. Pull that plug out real quick. Well, I figured it's dry, because like I said, that reed staying open, it ain't gonna pull no fuel. But we're this far in it now, so we're gonna keep on going. Just wanna see what kind of spark we have. You're gonna be a little bitty old guy, aren't you? May not have that socket up here. A little bit bigger than a 16. Should be bigger than that guy. Yep, that's it right there. Alright. Let's not shock the hell out of herself. She got spark. Little erratic, but she got spark. 10 to 1, if I just clean it up, it'll probably be perfectly fine. Just need to clean it up. So that's where I'm going to end this video off. Sitting at I think 32, 33 minutes. Ooh, don't want to bust that. Plug to NGK. Looks fine. It's just, like I said, it's dry because that reed was sticking open. You can, I've heard you can turn these over. Take the stopper off, turn them over, and they may seal. I just don't know why it would have stuck open like that. You can just, you can see it ain't gonna build any kind of, what's it called? I've never had a reed stick open that far. It's way off. We'll go ahead and continue pulling this down, probably pull the cylinder off. Honestly, take a look inside, see what we're really working with. Other than that, do crank seals in it. We'll check out the time and see what it's at. We may do a little something with it. These are kind of a dime a dozen. Guess I don't mind really turning it up a little bit. Like I said, probably just the exhaust and maybe opening the lower transfers a little bit more, case matching them a little bit better, delete the base gasket, we'll have to use this gasket, and you have to slot this bracket out just a little bit, because the user bracket goes all the way to the main case of the body. You just got to slot a little bit, that way the bolt holes line up. But I appreciate y'all watching. Hope y'all found something interesting. We probably found what was the issue with this saw, with that reed sticking open. So we'll be sure to rectify that, but we're going to continue tearing it down and honestly see what we really have and what we can do with it. So I really appreciate y'all watching. I want to say thank you to everybody that's liked, subscribed, and gives us a comment. I really appreciate the feedback. Appreciate everything y'all y'all done for the channel, and honestly how big we've gotten. We've gotten much bigger than I ever expected. I just wanted to put videos out there to help folks repairing these saws, and I mean that's 90% of what I do is just repair. It's not so much modification or porting or hot rodding. It's just repair. But and honestly, like I said, I just want to put videos out there, that way folks can see one way to do it, because I know when I first started there, for a lot of these older saws, there wasn't any videos. So I had to figure out as I went. But just want to say thank you to everybody, and hope y'all have a great rest of the evening and a great week or weekend ahead whenever this gets posted. So I guess I will see y'all on the next one. Thanks, y'all.